Hello, and welcome to another fantastic episode of Comic Book Business News with me, your your fantastic host, Josh Goldstein, and in sunny Voorhees, South Jersey. And on today's show, COVID-19 mayhem. The comic book industry is struck by the disaster like the rest of the country. Already, international flights and all domestic flights have shut down, so conventions have been hurt during this disaster. Already, Ace Comic Con, Boston, and Greater Philadelphia have canceled or been delayed. Emerald City has been delayed till later this summer. And one Comic Con I was signing at was delayed, the Motoko Comic Fest was delayed till June. Other Comic Cons in New Jersey this year look iffy because Governor Robocop, the fair Phil Murphy, had issued a state of emergency. So in New Jersey, conventions, at least until the fall, look look iffy. So basically, this is the most news I've ever said on Comic Book Business News. It's practically emergency lights. It's practically emergency, emergency, red alert, Captain. So, but don't worry, the scientists are high on the game already. Seattle and China are already heavily ahead of the rest of the country and the rest of the world. Seattle already has developed experimental vaccine already in the experimental stages. China has nipped Wuhan in the bud. There are no new cases. People are getting better, and already some medications can be seen as curing COVID-19. So, here's the thing: COVID-19 is sort of like don't have the flu, you won't get it. So I think this entire disaster is sort of like Von Hayes on the scale of big bad flus. It's kind of a bust, and we're all kick ourselves in the ass for panicking. And it is sort of a bad thing, good thing and a bad thing to have a military shutdown to nip a flu in the bud. Do you do it every time or just once in a while? You don't want to do it every time, or else you're so clamped as a high civilization. Like we don't want to etrigan ourselves every time there's a big bad flu. Okay, and on to the comics. Enough news. Intro music. Spawn 306. Milestone issue of Spawn. This issue is a milestone issue. Spawn is achieving record numbers. I liked this issue. I liked it a lot. Starts out, who does the art? I mean, look at this artwork. Scrumptious. This is practically hellfire. We have in Al Simmons' back of Spawn, we have a new character. She's sort of a female Spawn. and sort of Spawn has another personality. That guy Daniel LaCosta, the who was Spawn a few years ago, his sort of a little guy living inside Al Simmons' head. This is sort of almost reminds me of a Spider-Man plot, and it's sort of Daniel Acosta takes over Spawn, and Spawn is sort of, does some bad things, forgets who he is. So, forgetting who he is. Oh no. Don't forget that, Al Simmons. You might turn into another character. You might turn into Daniel LaCosta's new self, Raptor. If I have this wrong, who cares? I don't read Spawn a lot these days. Big bad demons. Evil. This comic book gets kudos. I give it a 5 out of 5. Actually, my comic books, my projects are good. I am actually, my project is a little delayed, I admit, but who cares? Next comic. Action Comics 1020. This is like, there are now so many action comic books, I could start a lending library on them. What is the emergency? This is like big bad Metropolis stuff. It's kind of like Superman is always good. It's kind of like Bendis is always good. It's kind of not really. It was kind of like really. It is really good. You have Superman, even they brought back Superboy. They're doing some nice stuff. I could see what concerns some people, but I mean, why do you